I think even realtors are guilty of it too, right? Just because you forget, and you're like, oh, what's going on? Is the market? And now we're going into the summer. It's like, it's going to crash again. Oh no, the world's going to end. My listing's been on the market for 2 weeks
I
and
know,
we've
two
only
weeks.
had
Oh no.
11 showings,
Which
you
is
know?
what's normal in 2019 and 2018 if you were
Yeah.
around for that long.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Like it's still abnormal for most other cities. Like nothing works like that anywhere else where it's like 1 day on the market or no days on the market or 67 showings and 19 offers. Like this is not normal stuff, I don't think.
No,
But
it's not.
even Ryan Serhant said that about Toronto's pre-con market.
yeah.
He's like, you guys sell out a whole building in a day? He's like, what? He's like, and this is New York City, like, top broker here, right? He's just like, you guys can sell a whole freaking building in 1 day. It's like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Toronto's different.
It
That
is different.
building is sold before that day. Just they won't let any of the people buy it until that day. Right.
Yeah.
There's already everybody's getting these stupid worksheets going and everybody's being told, hey, there's like 9-1 on units to worksheets here. So,
But I
you
got
know,
I got an allocation.
that's right.
Hold
I
on.
got an allocation and be ready to accept your third choice. Right.
Yeah, it's the elbow unit, but make sure you got that $5,000 draft
Right.
ready.
You're okay with the smell of garbage, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think Toronto, like real estate world, is just really good at marketing. I think that's one thing that we're very good at selling.
It's
And
a
then you mix,
giant
yeah, I
marketing
know
machine. Yeah.
it is. And when you mix that in with like everybody wanting to own real estate as a Canadian, and most immigrants want to own real estate, then there you go, right? It's just like a perfect recipe. Because if you ask me, the people who are buying pre-construction, like most people are local, but I would say like they're first, second generation tops. You're not going to get people who like, have great grandpas that are, very Canadian that are buying these things. I don't really see them at the sales center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anybody I know.
Do they,
Um,
but do the younger kids even have a problem with the condos? Like, like my kids, at least one of them is like, should be fine living in a condo. She doesn't care. She wants to live downtown in a condo. Do the kid,
I,
like, is it the older generation that's kind of upset about what they're doing to the next generation that's really happening? Or is there people that are like, this just is the worst thing ever. I can't live in one of these.
I think it's overblown. Like I like
Right?
living in a condo. I would go back into a condo if it provided me like enough space. I'm just in the house right now because I don't have a choice. I'm married.
Me too. I would live in a condo in 2 seconds, bro. My wife would never do it though. And I said, we could have the nicest condo. And I
I
wouldn't have to
know.
worry about the grass. And like we could have our cars would be warm every time we go into them, you know?
mhm.
No fucking
Exactly.
chance. I need
Well,
trees.
how do you feel about moving down to the bridle path?
In a condo there?
No, just in a house on the
Who are you
bridle path.
asking? Who are you asking?
Daryl.
Me?
Yeah.
That's too big for me.
But
But
you
I
don't
mean,
think about
listen,
it, right? Because it's out of reach. It's like
you
who's
know what I
gonna
mean? I don't
drop
think about it. I
who's
think
who
about it all the
okay.
time.
But you're not sitting there going like, I better start saving my money to get that $3.5 million down payment.
I'm gonna
You're not doing that. And the
I'm
kids, I think,
imagining
are
introducing
looking,
myself
they're looking
to
at house
Drake.
prices and they're going, I'm never going to afford a house.
Yeah.
Therefore, owning a condo just becomes
Looks
normalized.
good. Looks
And
good.
so that's what it is. I don't think everybody wants to live in a condo. I think there's lots of people who would be just like how we would have been growing up in a house. You want to live in the same house that you grew up in. But the reality is who can afford to live in a house? I mean, I got a house down at Jane and Weston for $800,000. It's a 2-bedroom. It's not doing too bad. But if you want to live at Jane and Weston, right? So
Yeah. Well, you gotta like imagine who the buyers are too, right? Like I think because I came here young enough, right? Like so really early 90s. The idea of owning a home is still feasible at the time. Obviously, I was too young to remember. But where I came from, like we have an 800 square foot 3 bedroom in China, right? So in like a pretty populated place. And it fits my grandma, my mom, me, my cousin, and his parents. So that's 3 families, 3 generations. And that's the norm. So when you come here, even if you're not coming in bags and bags of money, right? And you can say, hey, you can buy land here for $1 million in, I don't know, it's some place not Toronto. Of course they're going to do it. Because if you own land in like really populated countries and cities that are in China and like say India, you are like Elon Musk rich or you had it for generations, right? So when you come here and you tell people, hey, can I own land and do I want to kind of like FOMO into it? They're 100% going to, because they've seen what happens to property prices in very populated cities. Like Toronto is very populated, it's 5 million people, but the city I came from has like 22 million people.
Right.
It's nothing. It's like a drop in a bucket. So the idea, I live in a 500 square feet, 1-bedroom condo. That's big. I had 3 generations, 6 people live in 800 square feet.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.